Okay. All right. So yay, I'm doing a third video here. Crazy, I know. So I just came back. This is literally just a few minutes. Probably not even 2-3 minutes after the last one. I went ahead, got my water bottle, and the well, it doesn't say bad. Excuse me. The dad jokes thing. So the AP on that front. I already have that stuff. I'm kind of just gonna chill here outside for a little bit before I walk on over to Alumni, because it's like 11:15 or so right now, so I have a little while. It doesn't, again, like, I know it doesn't take very long to walk over there. I'll probably walk over there at like, I don't know, like 30, 40, I don't know, we'll see. So anyway, I'm trying to think here. I'm not particularly, again, I don't really particularly like sort of angles. It's like I want to do it higher, but sometimes, my hands, my arms will get a little tired doing that, just holding it up. I mean, it's a better angle, I'm not gonna lie. And it is nice outside. It's also really pretty too, with all the trees, I'd say dying, but I mean, yeah, they are, but with all the coloration changes, we'll say, in the leaves. It's really pretty. The reds and the oranges and yellows and light greens. It's very pretty. It's it's really cool to see all the various colors. It really makes it like kind of pop out more, and has a lot more of a sort of aesthetic, or I don't know, what am I saying? It's nature. Nature does its own thing. It doesn't care. It doesn't give a damn if we humans want an aesthetic from it or not. It makes the aesthetic, shall we say. So anyway, so I'm trying to think here. So of course, like, I know I've talked in the last video about how like I had these sort of feeling of like, how much can I interact with, how much can I trust people who are conservative or Republican. Of course, I know this is a very broad sort of statement, it's a very big generalization. There's a lot of people who are, and of course, I'm referring to conservatives or Republicans. I'm referring to American ones. I have no idea what European or Canadian or any other places ones would look like, so I don't really know for them. I haven't really thought about it, but I'm saying for American ones, so I know we mentioned the whole thing about kind of like I need to jet to Canada, my first video today, right? Or Europe, but I know that was really just kind of a spur of the moment thing, and there was this old lady who was walking by in that area. It's like near the fountain over near Alumni, where you're going on down past. I'm not really good at directions or describing things like this, but so you go on past the fountain and you going down the stairs, take a left, and then walk on over. You can go to the floors, not the floors, to the doors. God dang it, of that floor. Where you can just immediately go into dining instead of having to go downstairs on the inside to go into it. But probably not a good description anyway. Sorry about that. I know from experience. My mom and brother have said that I suck at describing how people look like. I know it's not exactly the same type of thing, but related. Or maybe they didn't explicitly say that, but I kind of just gathered that based on, gosh dang, allergies. Based on the responses, just like, oh wow, so helpful, or whatever. It's like, these super sarcastic responses, which, I mean, to be honest, I probably kind of deserved it, because like I make sarcastic responses to a lot of things myself. Anyhow, let's see here. Where was I at? I don't know. I'm kind of just talking about random stuff, honestly, right now. So I mentioned the whole sort of fear thing about like how much can I how much can I genuinely talk with people who are conservative or Republican in America, that is. And I mean, well, step one, I guess we're going by this method. Oh well. Step one is to try to think about them as individual people. I know I've told people about this thing before, where I try to think about how do I approach this as a person and kind of see what their unique perspective is. So that's one thing I can take from my own thing I tried to do anyway, with people who have different religious perspectives or who come from different places in the world. I can already do that. I've already been doing that just fine with them. No problems really on that front, or at least not very often. So I can just also apply this to some people that live here in this country too, who have different, very right-wing political stances, shall we say. And then, well, I don't know why I was thinking of step, because I literally fucking forgot what I was going to say next after that. Man, I'm not really good at this, am I? Yeah, whatever. I don't need to criticize myself too much here. Well, I guess it really, I mean, kind of just, I mean, I guess really this is situationally based, like, you know, and personally based. Like, I have to look at, I kind of have to make sort of judgments in the moment when interacting with some people. Like, how much do I try to engage with them, or try to share my opinion, or ask more things about theirs on that front. I don't know, so I kind of, maybe I'll probably just do, I usually just start out some kind of test question, like, you know, who would you vote for, or, you know, what's one controversial opinion you have, or, I don't know, maybe that's a little much for a starting question. Well, I wouldn't start with that question, but after having a conversation with someone for a little while, if I really wanted to try to get to know them better, or consider becoming like a friend or something, then I'd want to, then I'll ask, like, hey, you know, what you say is like one of your most controversial opinions or something. I'd probably try to do that around having some kind of jokes or other funny sort of random questions beforehand to kind of ease them up, I suppose, make it a little easier to kind of get it. Plus, people feel a little more comfortable. Right. That's good. I don't want to go too far otherwise. Do not like these allergies. My throat's getting all stuffy. Yes, you heard me right. My throat got like a bunch of stuff in it. And it's like, I want to be able to feel like I can breathe in and out of my nostrils, but sometimes gosh dang it, I can't properly do that when I have these fucking allergies. Excuse me. So anyway, I don't really know necessarily what I'm going to do today. I mean, like, I've already made the videos. I've already took care of weekend stuff. Like, oh shit, right? I need to do the one assignment for my class. It's the RCC for sociology class. So shit, I need to do that. But all right, so maybe we try to keep this video a little shorter so we can run inside to try to do that real quick. So give myself maybe just a few more minutes and then I'll go in there and do that. Hopefully it won't take too long. Crap, that made me forget what I was gonna say again. I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I recently figured out, I can't remember what it's called right off, but I found this, dang you allergies, I found this congestion. I found this website that allows me to watch like a bunch of TV shows and movies for free. So I just continued watching Stargate SG-1 on there, so that's really nice. And then I also put some other things on my to watch later list that looked interesting, a bunch of sci-fi things and even a few sex things. Again, I don't really know for the sex things, just because like a lot of my kind of opinion is that perhaps a lot of media around those, especially in film form or series, is going to be like there's gonna be lots of drama and there's gonna be lots of scandals, and that's not what I'm interested in. I just want to see a couple people having a good fuck. Like, honestly, that's what I'm really interested in, and just the sort of the pleasure and or taboo from that. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for this drama. I'm not looking for the scandals or, you know, like, I get it for some people, and I won't like that, like, there is a degree of interest, especially if it's like with particular sexual fantasies I get, but I don't know. I mean, on the one level it does definitely seem appealing, but, well, anyways, I guess I'll see what they are like when I start watching those, so I'll see. And they might be completely fine, or maybe they're shit, so I don't know. I don't really know very well. I haven't really watched any of these sort of things myself, so it could go either way. I guess we'll just have to see. You don't want to just kind of want to let it be, because like I don't really know what to expect. Well, other than sex and romance stuff, duh, but because it's literally what it's about. But anyway, trying to think here. Excuse me. No, it is a little weird not seeing as many people around, but honestly, it's completely fine with me, because it's nice. It's a little quieter, more peaceful. I guess if I get anxious, I can kind of just breathe in and kind of just be one with nature. It's peaceful, and it's well, not always, but right now it is, or at least here in Maria it is, for the most part, except for the weather, but whatever. Anyway, so I don't really know what else to say right now. I need to get doing my RCC. Hopefully it won't take too long, and then I'll go on over to the SPC meeting, which will probably be like 2 hours or an hour and a half, something like that, somewhere in that range. So anyway, I don't know, maybe I'll make a 4th video on the way there, or maybe a 4th or a 5th one after that, after on the way back. We'll see. But I'm gonna get going to RCC assignment, and then, because I just want to have that done. I mean, I guess I can check for the other classes, but it's like, again, like, I do all the homework stuff on Saturday. I already did most of that. I did all that stuff on Friday, because I didn't have anything for my GSTR class, which was like amazing. So I was like, so yippee. So glad I got all that done. I just need to do one assignment, go to the meeting, and I mean, I think that's all we really need to do today. So, but besides that, I don't know, maybe I'll play some more Minecraft. I'm thinking I might very well do that, but I played a lot yesterday and Friday, so I don't really know what to do. Well, I have a lot of ideas, but I guess the problem is not necessarily in like which of those ideas, but rather just like, I don't know, if I do like too much in one time, it makes me feel a little like, I don't know, a little tired of it, or a little like I need to kind of take a little break. So I don't know, maybe I will. Maybe I'll play something else. Maybe I'll hang out here more in nature. Who knows? Maybe I'll go on some more walks today, because it really is nice. And maybe I could use some more fresh air. So anyways, see you later.